Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I'm just going to brush off some of these cups first before I actually start adding glitter. Okay. I don't know if we're all new or if anyone saw me yesterday, but I kind of showed one of the steps to these cups. I put on this pencil glitter here, and last night I went ahead and I sealed it. That way I could go live today with the next glitter color. So that's what we're going to do. So all I'm doing now is all of this is sealed. None of that glitter's coming off, but I'm just brushing off any glitter that might have gotten on to, a spot that I didn't want it to get on since everything's sealed. So like if you weren't here yesterday, I was trying to explain that I do my glitters, like when I'm applying different colored glitters, I apply them kind of like in steps because I don't want it all to mix together, and I seal in between every glitter. That way I can just easily brush off any excess and I don't get anything like, going where it's not supposed to go. But these, if you couldn't tell, they're going to end up being like pencil stainless steel tumblers. So stainless steel tumblers decorated like pencils is what we're going for. So good morning, and I'm so happy to see everyone. I'm glad we popped in. This is only my second live ever, so I'm still trying to get comfortable with it. But I'm definitely excited. So I'm just going to get the rest of the glitter off. I have about 15 of these to do, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to get them all done in one sitting. So if you have any questions... Oh, okay, yes, Lexi. So around the silver, I'm assuming that you're talking about down here, these silver parts, that's exposed stainless steel, and you are not going to see that. So because I add this in light, in steps, we'll say, and I let it dry in between, that's why we see this right now. So today I'm adding this silver glitter on top of this portion. So it's going to cover up those ugly, like, uneven lines here. Because I'm going for a design, you can kind of see on here, this isn't epoxy yet and doesn't have the vinyl on, but I'm going to add the silver strip right here. So I brushed off, oh, I just flung my glitter, it was off camera. So I brushed off the lines. I actually kind of freehand this because even if it's not like exactly perfect when I add this silver bar here, I'm eventually going to add vinyl strips that I cut out on my Cricut that are straight, and it'll cover up any imperfections. So I have my little tub of Mod Podge, and I use my foam brush. So today, like during this live, I'm covering up this stainless steel. A different day, like once this dries and then I seal it, the silver glitter that we're adding today, then I'll go and I'll cover up this band with the like sharpened exposed pencil wood look. That's what we're doing. Okay. So I am gonna just put a little bit of Mod Podge right on the edge of where this pink glitter is. You can use like painter's tape or electrical tape, but like I said, I'm putting vinyl on to kind of detail this later, so it's okay if it's not like completely exact right now. I can get close enough where it'll get covered if it's not perfect. So I went around the one edge, around the pink part, and then now I'm going to flip my cup around so I can get a pretty solid edge for the bottom part of the metal, like, pencil holder on a pencil. And I eyeball it. I use my pinky, like, on the end here to kind of keep me as straight as I can go. And this part takes like a second to do because although it doesn't have to be perfect, I want it to be, you know, pretty close. But I do appreciate everyone popping on this morning. I always get nervous. This is only my second time going live on TikTok, but I always get a little nervous that I'll be just sitting here by myself glittering. So thank you. So I have kind of the outline of where I want my silver glitter to go right now. So I'm just going to fill that in with some Mod Podge. I don't want it too clumpy or anything because this is fine glitter. So you'll see if it's like clumpy and gross underneath. So I'm just trying to fill it in. I don't want to go past my lines. Right down here too. And the great thing about sealing my other colors of glitter before I add the next color is I don't have to be as careful when I add the color I'm working with. So like it's okay if the silver gets on either side because I can just brush it off once it dries. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And now I just add my glitter. Look at this, I keep my glitter. The glitter that I buy a lot of, like in bulk, I keep in tubs. So much easier to work with than bottles. And I have my little spoon in there, and I just kind of dump it on there. So then you see a nice little band. There is a little bit extra on the yellow that I don't want, so I'm just going to go ahead and brush it off. And then I'll do the same on the pink part. Oh yeah. That's why I contain it all in my craft room. Like, it does end up outside of it sometimes, but I do my best to leave it all in here. I like change clothes as soon as I'm done crafting. Because glitter does get everywhere. Yeah, these are going to they're going to look like pencils. They're stainless steel tumblers. They're a pencil design. So that's what we got. So what I'm going to do is, since that's wet, I'm just going to set it to a side and leave that to dry for a couple hours. And then I'll seal that in so that I can work on the bottom part. So today I'm just going to do a bunch of the silver parts on these. Oh, thank you. What subject does your mom teach? If you did want to get her one, I do have an Etsy shop. You can go to the link in my bio and check it out. If you wanted, I can add a name or, you know, whatever you want to it. But yeah, I used to be a middle school science teacher. So I love teacher stuff. First grade. Oh my gosh. I would love to teach younger kids. I only ever taught middle school, but first grade for 20 years, that's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, I taught 8th grade most of the time I was teaching. But I did teach 6th and 7th grade for a year, all science. So I tend to do a lot of teacher themed things. Just because I feel like I'm a teacher at heart. But that's really awesome. 20 years. Get quiet on this part because I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and if you don't see something you want in there, I do custom orders, so you can just message me on Etsy. And, you know, if you have something else in mind, just let me know. We'll figure it out. Because pretty much everything can be customized however you want. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. So I'm just filling in the Mod Podge. It does take a little bit longer when you go kind of like in layers or steps like this, but to me it's worth it because I like a nice clean color. Like, I don't like specks of the other glitter mixing in, so I just seal it in between. It makes a difference. And I know some people get worried about putting Mod Podge on top of glitter, that it might lose like its sparkliness, and that does happen with certain brands. I definitely notice, or like certain colors, like I feel like the black glitter I have, that happens to a lot, but once you put it back under epoxy, a lot of times it'll perk right back up, or you can add like a little tiny bit of like sparkle to the epoxy on top, and it looks great. Are there any other crafters watching? Does anyone else play with glitter or epoxy? You sold it all. What did you used to do? Did you do tumblers? Yeah, it's tough with the you know, with the babies for sure. Ooh, freshies. Those are super cool. Oh, a happy birthday, Celine. Riley, how long have you been doing freshies? Do you have an Etsy shop? Oh my gosh, rhinestones. Listen, I have been wanting to try rhinestones, but I keep myself busy with the glitter. Right? I am amazed by people who do rhinestone art. It's so pretty. Okay, that's awesome, Riley. Well, if you end up wanting to do Etsy, oh, look, I was talking and I ended up putting glue on the top. So I guess on the top, we're going to do the brown glitter on this one. That's so funny. Let me grab that. But yeah, if you end up wanting to open an Etsy shop, I don't mind if you want to ask me any questions. I've had my shop since, gosh, I think it was about 2015. So it's been a while. Yeah, t-shirts. That's cool. Okay, yeah. The freshies, though. I love freshies. Okay, so you guys get to see me doing something different than the silver on this one because I was reading the comments and I ended up adding my Mod Podge to the opposite end. So this is the part that's supposed to be the pencil tip. So I have to add the exposed wood over here. So I'll just show you how I do that on this one. Okay, so that's a great question about will the glitter come off when using it and is it dishwasher safe? So I, at the very end, I seal this all with epoxy. So you're not going to feel the glitter. It's going to be a nice smooth finish. It's going to be glossy. But I do only recommend hand washing just so it holds up better. I wouldn't not put these in the dishwasher. But the glitter won't come off and it'll be really smooth. Okay, yeah, Riley. So there are some people that have negative experiences on Etsy, such as fees, but I'll tell you what, like if you actually break down the numbers, at least in my personal experience, I feel like Etsy's pretty comparable to a lot of the other selling platforms. And they do a lot of like advertising for you. So like if I were to get my, like I don't have a Shopify. I know some people have their own website. I don't because I like the traffic that Etsy brings in. So I think it comes down to like how you price things. And if you're able to draw your own traffic in, then, you know, that's wonderful. You can open up your own website and save on fees. But I've had a great experience on it so far. Which it's been many years, so. But yeah, the glitter won't come off at the end of these because of the epoxy. So this particular design does take several days because I do it all separate. So right now, because I want it to look like a sharpened pencil, I'm just going around with my foam brush and putting these like little triangle shapes around. And they don't have to be perfect because when you sharpen a pencil, it's not perfect, so. That is the beauty of this part. And I got talking and some of this started to dry, so I'm just going around the top again to make sure it's all wet and the glitter will stick to it. Okay, Melissa, what epoxy do you use and does it have a strong smell? Okay, I went through a couple different brands of epoxy until I landed on Counterculture DIY. And it does not have a strong smell. Now, with any epoxy, no matter what, like, I would definitely always recommend that you have, good ventilation and such. But I do not notice a smell with the Counterculture. But I still make sure my work area is ventilated. My craft room's in the garage, so I can just open my garage door, which is really convenient as far as that goes. Yeah, no problem. For the tumblers, I use the artist resin. I got tongue-tied. The artist resin that they have. But for other things like my office supplies and pens, I use UV resin. And I'll get my UV resin from Counterculture or the glitter guy. The glitter guy is also like where all my glitter on my wall is from. But yeah, I like their epoxy, the Counterculture DIY. I tried a couple other brands before that, and they did have a strong odor, which is definitely a reason why I was trying to kind of shop around a bit and see what was a good fit for me. So I am filling in these little triangles with my Mod Podge. Got a couple left. And then this end will look like the sharpened pencil part. I guess it's good I switched it up. It was like a happy mistake so you guys could see both today. There we go. But yeah, I love seeing other people's, crafts and so forth. So it's cool that we have a couple other crafters here. So thank you. Okay, I think I got this pretty good. It looks pretty covered where I want the brown. This is the same shade of glitter that I use on, like, for beach themed things for sand. Like, I just started this staple, or the tape dispenser with that same color on the bottom. Oh, thank you, Riley. Yeah, I love watching glitter too. Watching glitter, playing with glitter. I told my husband I'm going to glitter everything in the house, so hopefully he's okay with that. So this is going to look really messy on this part because of all the little, like, jagged areas here. I won't be able to brush it all off in this moment, but once it's dry, I'll be able to brush it off of the black glitter and the yellow glitter. Thank you, Ava. Where did I put my... There it is. I was looking for my dry brush to get a little bit off. I can't get too close to the wet glitter just yet, but I like to get a little bit of it off that I can. And then I'll brush away the rest once it's dry, like I said. Okay, so you can kind of see if we compare these two, what it's going to end up looking like. So that one has the brown sharpened wood on it, and this one has like the metal piece that holds the eraser. But I only do one at a time because I don't want my glitter to mix. So I guess I'll do another one with the wood part because I already got the brown glitter out. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's so funny. I only planned on doing the silver. I'm not used to talking while I craft. I craft alone. So I got distracted. So I appreciate the company this morning. All four of my kids are at school right now, so crafting is my me time. Okay, so I outlined that by the pencil lid. Hi, how are you? Okay, Riley. My glitters. So I have a couple different brands of glitters I get. And actually I'll kind of give you a glimpse. Let's see if I can move this. So my glitter wall right here, you guys can see most of that's on my glitter wall is all glitter, the glitter guy. The bottles, that's where I get most of the bottles. I do have some like over here on this wall that are from Michael's, and I do have some down there. I don't know if you can see in that bottom row, but a lot of those are from Hobby Lobby. Up here above my bottled glitter, those are all my tubs of glitter that I buy in bulk, and a lot of that's from a lot of different places. Yeah, it's a lot. And then, believe it or not, that is not it. Counterculture also has a lot of glitter. I don't know if I can sneak you guys down. This is going to be an awkward angle on the phone, but down here in those tubs, they're full of glitter too. And a lot of that is from Counterculture. I want to get like those down there, the glitter that I have. Let me get this aimed a little better. But the glitter I have in those tubs down there, they're in bags, and I would love to hang them up. I just gotta find wall space. So, yeah, I really do love the glitter, I'm telling you. I'm trying to tighten up my little stand right here. When I was moving it around, it came loose. Oh, definitely glitter heaven. I feel like I can never have enough. Like, I know I have so much here, but like if there's a good deal or a color like, oh, I don't think I have that exact shade, I have to get it. But yeah, the majority of my glitter is from Counterculture, The Glitter Guy, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. So I like mixing the glitter too. I have a tutorial group on Facebook, and a couple times I've mixed together like my own mixes for tumblers or different projects we were doing, and it's so satisfying to watch, just mixing it together even. So I have plenty of empty bottles where I can do that too. I feel like, I moved this on myself and now I can't get a good angle. So here we go. But the different brands I use for different things, it just depends on what I'm doing with it. Like all my glitter guy, those are a lot of the times I use that for like custom specialty orders, because there's a lot of different shades, a lot of different sizes, and you can really get exactly what you want. For like my regular, I guess like most of my office supplies and stuff, I use the tubs of glitter because I sell a lot of the office supplies. Okay, so I had to go over some of this glue because I got shown off my glitter collection and it started to dry, but that's okay. I would show you the whole craft room, but behind me is a little messy right now, so. But just getting some more triangles to look like the shaved wood of a pencil. Yes, I love the glitter guy, and let me tell you what, they really pack their bottles full. Like, I feel like it's really good quality for what you're paying. And then honestly, they do sales quite a bit. Like if you wait till Sunday, they have a sale pretty much every Sunday. And then on top of that, they do like a lot of this glitter that I have back here. Actually, I think probably all of it I got when they were running some sort of sale, like buy one, get one, or like 10% off all glitters or something like that. So if you follow them on Facebook, that's where I follow them. They, you can keep an eye out for sales. And then one more will fit in here. Yeah, so I freehand the top of this because when you sharpen a pencil, it's not perfect, so it doesn't have to be perfect on this cup. Yay, another glitter lover. Yeah, I always tell anyone, like, if they're worried about finding something for me, if they're looking for a gift, just grab glitter. Like, I will never be upset with any type of glitter. Oh my, yes. Okay. So, white and black glitter, it took me a long time to find ones that I really like. It's like silly, but like with black glitter, it took me like I felt like the glitters that I kept finding weren't like shiny enough or sparkly enough, if that makes sense. They looked kind of matte. And I like a really like sparkly glitter, which is why I kind of tend towards like holographics and that kind of thing. But yeah, the glitter guy, they have kind of really any kind of white you could imagine. Like they have many options for the black glitter. You'll definitely find what you're looking for. I think I have like some odds and ends, different brands too, but the ones I mentioned before are my main ones. If I use a smaller brush, this part would probably go quicker. I just don't want to wash two brushes today. Okay, cool. That one's on. Now I can add the glitter. I'm hoping you all can still see it. There we go. Hobby Lobby, listen, Hobby Lobby does have great glitter. Oh, and I will tell you, I don't know what locations, but I am pretty sure the glitter guy is about to start selling glitter, like, in Hobby Lobby too. Probably not like all their colors. I'm not sure the details, but I think I saw that on their Facebook group. So like if you didn't want to order, you could just keep an eye out at your local Hobby Lobby and see if that's one of the locations. But Hobby Lobby glitter, man, that's what mostly is in those tubs up there that I was showing earlier, is Hobby Lobby. This is definitely not bad at all. But they don't have like as much variety as far as like shades and sizes or like the type of sparkle. I think that looks pretty good. I'll brush the rest off once it dries. I'll have to seal that. Okay. The glow colors, I have some of their glow in the dark glitters. Is that what you're talking about? I have tried some of the glow in the darks. I like them. They shine really bright. Yeah, they're really cool. I have right up here, I have their glow green, and these are really bright, like really bright. They show up well. I have the orange. I have the blue. And I have the white. And they also have, I don't know if you're still on their site. Ooh, where are they? They also have like UV glitters that change color in sunlight. I just made a pen that is white, but then when you go in the sun, it looks pink. So it's really cool. I was just putting those back. Yeah. It's so cool. I did like a cool Halloween cup with some of the glow in the dark. Had like a skull on it and stuff. This is a 20-ounce stainless steel tumbler. So it has a lid that goes on it, and it's stainless steel, and I'm just decorating it to look like a pencil. Oh, let me... But I have a bunch of different like style of tumblers I do. But the pencil ones, I like to use the kind of the skinny, these skinny 20 ounces. You know, looks more like a pencil. Thanks. We're going for a design that looks like this. This one's not epoxied yet, and I don't have the vinyl on it, but it's going to match the stapler. I got to make sure when I do these little triangles that I'm covering up all that stainless steel that was exposed. I don't want a little bit poking out. That would look weird. There we go. Made it around, so now I just got to fill it in. I might take a break from the little triangle part, and on the next one I might just do the silver band. Switch it up a little bit for myself. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate hearing that. Thank you. Yeah, and I can add their names, like the preschool teachers' names, if you want. I can add their names to it. You just have to put it in the personalization box when you go to order. And if you need it by a certain date, you know, make sure you let me know too. Because teacher appreciation is coming up for a lot of places, so I want to make sure I get it to where it needs to go in time. Thank you. Yeah, I used to, if you're just popping on, I used to be a teacher, so like, I really like making teacher themed things. And one last little triangle here. I made it around again. Yay. Okay, I'm definitely going to do the silver on the next one I do. Give myself a little break. All right, so I will let that dry. And then, if you weren't on earlier, what I do is I let this dry, and then I go back over it with Mod Podge once it is dry. And then once that dries, I brush all the extra glitter off, because then you won't have any glitter going where it's not supposed to be. There we go. So I am going to do a silver band on the next one just to take a little break from doing all those triangles. You're a preschool teacher! Awesome! Yeah, 2 of my kids are in preschool. I have a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 15-year-old. So a bit of an age gap there, but my 5-year-old starts kindergarten next year. But yeah, these are great gifts for any teacher, really. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I do the right end this time. I'm going to do the silver band for the eraser part. This end's a little bit easier. That's why I was taking a break from the brown glitter. Just a little bit. Okay, and now I can do the top part. And I eyeball this. I try to get it as straight as I can, but like I said, if it's a little off, the vinyl can hide that at the end. So like I get all the glitter on and then I do a coat of epoxy so it's smooth, like the surface is smooth, and then I add all the vinyl decals like to outline each of the different color glitters, and then also if a name needs to be added, I can add it then. And then I'll do one more coat of epoxy on my turner so that everything's sealed in. So, you know, it's a nice smooth finish. That looks good. I'll fill that in now. But yeah, thanks for joining again. I am like super thrilled. I appreciate it. It's fun to be able to talk like while I'm crafting instead of being all alone in my craft room. So this is cool. Thanks. This pink glitter up here. Okay, so this pink glitter, let me think for a moment. This one I get from Michael's, believe it or not. I don't have the bottle to show you because I buy a lot of it all at once and keep it in the tubs. And it's just called Petal Pink. It's extra fine. They do a fine too that's chunkier, but this one's the extra fine. Bree, these are stainless steel tumblers that we are decorating to look like pencils for teachers. It takes a couple steps. Like, we will not get done today. All right, so now I'm going to add I'm going to move this like this so I can see a little better. But yeah, I like using the tubs because it's like easier cleanup. I don't have to constantly be putting glitter back in the bottles. Thanks. So I gotta let that dry too. That one looks good. All that silver that you see shedding everywhere, it'll brush off once it's dry. Okay, let me grab another. I have so many of these I have to do. They're on my floor right now. I ran out of desk space. So this is the metal part of the eraser. I don't have a finished one. Do I have a finished one? I might have a finished one. I have some finished. I can show anyone who's curious, like kind of the end result to get you an idea. But the ones I have finished right here, instead of like that yellow glitter, I used vinyl. So like, this is what we're going to end up with, except it'll be yellow where this vinyl is. So see how it looks like the metal piece to an eraser. There's the eraser. I don't know if you can tell, but see how it kind of looks glossy? You see the ring light in there reflecting. And then I use vinyl to outline like the pencil sharpened marks and the lead. But this one's just like a fun vinyl design instead of the yellow pencil. I have a couple different ones. So like these I haven't sealed in the vinyl yet because oh, thank you. I was leaving them open in case I needed to add a name. But let me see if I have a pencil one done. Oh! I found one. Okay, cool. So this is a completed pencil one. This is what we're eventually going to end up with. In case anyone was curious. Super cute. It's all sealed in. I'll set that to the side. And I will get back to glittering. So they don't look quite like that now, but they will. Awesome! Stacy, that's awesome. They're fun to make. This part I'm like quiet because I'm trying to concentrate. I feel like my lines are a little crooked when I talk. What kind of other cups do you do, Stacy? Do you sublimate too, or just epoxy? I'm just filling in the Mod Podge again. I might go back to the brown glitter on the next one. Switch it up. Okay, yeah, I just do epoxy cups too. I haven't tried this sublimation. I really enjoy playing with glitter, so I am definitely an epoxy and glitter girl. All right, that one's looking good. All that extra glitter. I really don't have to brush it now. I just do. I don't know why. The sublimation, yeah. I don't know too much about it. I know you have to get a printer that's just for your sublimation inks. It's something I would eventually love to try, but I just feel like I don't have the time right now. And like I said, I love glitter a lot, so. You made Grinch ones and a Hello Kitty one, and you're working on pink and purple. Ooh, okay. Oh, I bet that's going to turn out great, especially the pink and purple. Oh, awesome. Stacy, what kind of glitter do you use? Do you have a favorite brand of glitter? Oh, Riley, yeah. Trial and error. I bet. I see, like, I follow groups where people sublimate, and, yeah, I see you have to, like, tape it just right and make sure, like, your paper's, like, flat and you have the right temperature and all that stuff. So I definitely haven't had the time to figure all that out. But you can get pretty cool designs for sublimation stuff and epoxy stuff. Just depends on what you're going for. Okay, so I'm switching it up again because why not? I'm going to go for the brown glitter. Okay, let's see. Yep. I'm like not used to holding this in front of the camera, so to make sure other people can see too, so. Yeah, custom orders and friends and families. Yeah, maybe one day I'll get to try that. I do like some of the designs they have. Or like I've seen some people start with like a sublimation design and then they'll add glitter on top, like epoxy over it. Oh, that's cool. Same glitter. Yeah, they're great. Both types, like both brands. Oh, I'm making that one longer because that I don't want all that exposed. The way I was doing it, it was going to be exposed. Yeah, I actually started, whenever I started playing with glitter, it was like I said, I think it was 2015 when I did my Etsy shop, and I started with office supplies, and I used Michael's glitter and Hobby Lobby, and that's what I did most of my stuff on. I didn't start making tumblers until I think it was 2020 is when I decided to give that a try. But I didn't hear about the glitter guy. I think until I started making tumblers. So I was with Michaels and Hobby Lobby for several years before I found them. And then I didn't even know Counterculture sold glitter until I found their epoxy. And then I saw that they sold glitter, and they had like a fantastic sale where all their glitter bags were like only 99 cents. So I literally bought one of every color. And they're so pretty. They really are really pretty. I got to figure out a way to display them though. Does anyone have like glitter bags, and you can give me ideas on how to hang those? Like what you use to display your glitter bags? Bottles I feel like are easy. You just set them on the shelf. But if you have bag glitter, let me know how you display yours, because I would love to know. I don't like it sitting in a bin. That's what I have right now. They're just in a bin under my desk. Chip hangers. Okay, that's genius. Drapery clip. Okay, clips, chip hangers. They have them on Amazon. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to. That's a great idea. Both of those ideas are great. I'm going to look into that. Now I just got to find the wall space. I'll find somewhere. Because I like to see all the glitter, because I feel like when I see it, I'm like, oh, I could use it for this. If it's, packed away, it's not like out in the open and waiting to be used. Yeah, curtain clips. That's perfect too. Hang a rod. I do have like a door frame I could probably hang a rod in. I just feel like I might have too much. I could do couple rods maybe. Okay, I missed those too. Yeah, maybe in my doorway I'll do that. I do have like an organizer on my door though, so that might get in the way. But I will figure it out. And when I do, I'll show y'all. Oh my gosh, I know as far as organizing the craft room, I feel like in the beginning, I feel like I love organizing, so I try to keep it pretty organized, right? But it's a lot easier to organize things when you don't have so much. So like as my collection grew, I feel like it's just harder and harder to keep it all neat. Yeah, cluttered. Yeah. That's exactly right. When you start like getting a collection, everything, it's hard to find like a spot for it all. Ooh, a towel rack. Yeah. Oh, towel bar. I just saw that, Tammy, up top. Okay, yeah, towel bar. It's the right depth to just have against the wall. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. And then I saw Riley said that too. Okay, it must be a good idea then. I need to put up another like little shelf too, because I have a box of mica powders that I want to be able to see so I can use easily. We are getting there. I'm just getting a little of the extra glitter off. I won't be able to get it all till it's dry, but that's looking good. I got a couple more. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left to do, but I can't be on here past 11:30 because I gotta appointment, but yeah, these are pencils. Let me show you a finished one. This is what they're eventually going to look like. Pencil tumblers. Ooh, enclose the patio area. That's nice. Yeah, I have, I'm in my garage. We converted it to my spot. Thank you. I'll do the brown glitter on this one too. I'm gonna roll with it. Yes, I use a Cricut. I started off with a Cricut. I never tried a silhouette before, but I do use a Cricut for all my cutting, and it works. I love it. It works wonderful for me. I have my, another part of my wall is organizing some of my vinyl. But yeah, I love the Cricut for making the decals. I feel like their design space was pretty easy for me to catch on, so that's why I've never ventured to anything else. Do you have a Cricut, Riley? Yeah, Cricut. Issue with buying vinyl. Does that mean you buy too much? Is it like glitter? Organizing your vinyl? Oh my gosh, I know it's so hard. Do you have a Cricut too? Vinyl to vinyl? Oh, a Cameo. Okay. I've never tried that. Oh, nice. You have two. I would love to upgrade. I have the Cricut Maker right now, but I would like to upgrade to the newer one. Do you have, do you buy the rolls of vinyl or the sheets? I can show you how I store mine once I get this one done. I have both rolls and sheets. Like the rolls, oh, thank you, Shannon. The rolls of vinyl, like if I go through a lot of white and black vinyl, whichever's cheaper. Yeah, that's true too. I go through a lot of white and black vinyl, and I tend, like the rolls, you can buy like a huge roll for a little cheaper, so I tend to get the rolls, what I use a lot. But yeah, let me get the glitter on this, and I'll show you my vinyl. I have it hanging on my wall, and then I have like this little organizer, and then I have a, I have 3 places, and then I have a over like the wall hanger. So yeah, the rolls. Emmy, how do you store your rolls? Trying to hurry up so I can show you guys my vinyl organization, which isn't really, it's not too organized, but it works for now. Oh, I need a rolling cart. I need a rolling cart. I feel like that would be so convenient. It's weird and hard to explain. That's okay. Hey, whatever works for you. Your vinyl's out of control, Shannon. Listen, I think we've all been there. I think we all feel that at times. When I get working with vinyl, like I try to do like all my decals at once for whatever cups I'm working on. And yeah, when I pull it out, like I leave it all out while I'm working on it. So like for a couple days, it's like everywhere. And then I have to spend like a good bit organizing it again. Yeah, vinyl and totes. I mean, I have, okay, so my heat vinyl for the heat press is all just in a bin right now because I don't use that as much as the adhesive vinyl. So, but yeah, I have that in a bin because I don't use it as much, but my adhesive stuff is all amongst those 3 places I was just saying. I gotta hurry up and get this one done so I can show you my vinyl wall. It's behind me, so like if you get a glimpse of a crafting mess below, just ignore that. Oh, your mom used to make cups? That's cool. She did epoxy cups. That's how I am. Or if it's a good deal and I don't need it, glitter or vinyl, I have to get the sale. Yes, you need a vinyl closet. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I wish I had a closet for my vinyl, actually, and my glitter. Yeah, she does epoxy. Okay, cool. All right, let me add this glitter on, and then I can flip around and show you my vinyl. Okay. So this is almost to where I can flip it around. Ooh, freshy beads, yeah. Oh yeah, you have to organize those too. 1 for each, that sounds good. Triangle foam brushes? I did not know that. Where do you get those? That might be a game changer for me. Of course, I kind of like how it's not all the same, but like if they have different size triangle foam brushes, that would be cool. Do you get those on Amazon? Joann's. Okay. I don't know if there's a Joann's near me. I moved like a year ago and I haven't really explored to see if there's one. I don't know if this one's going to fit on my tray. Oh, Michael's. Oh, how have I not seen that? Okay. Well, I will keep an eye out. Okay, I'm going to show... We're going to try to show my vinyl. So, like, I guess we'll do, like, a semi-tour. So, I showed you guys my glitter. I have my paints up here. It's like acrylic paint, puff paint. All my alcohol inks are in these 3 containers. I have spray paints, and then I use Prime Time sometimes up top there. And then this is just a door organizer. It's actually for shoes. I got it on Amazon, but I use it for some of my, like, those aren't adhesive vinyls, but they're other, like, materials like felt and stuff that I use in the Cricut. That's just my computer and wrapping paper. But then over here, I can't get too close. Well, let me fix my cord so I can get closer. Okay. Bear with me, I wasn't planning on doing this. Then over here, I have my rolls of vinyl, but this door hanger, it's like 12 by 12 pockets, so I can fit my like Cricut mats in there, and sometimes I put like pattern vinyl. Like I have some of my rolls of my pattern vinyl, but then also I've been working on some over here, so you see my printer is like covered in it. But I want to show you where I put my sheets that I really like. Thanks. I have one of these things. I guess it's like a file folder or something. I don't know. It's 12 by 12 and it has like little pockets. So I have it organized by color. And then if I have scraps or I don't use a whole piece of my vinyl, I can just throw it in the pocket. Yes, yeah. It's okay if I have a messy craft room. I agree. So I am slowly getting everything organized how I want it. You know, a little bit each day. But I do really like the vinyl rolls on these. It's just pretty to look at on the walls. And like I said, I have my wrapping paper too. But this is where I spend all my time, in this little corner over here. so. I think, I want to paint my garage so bad, but I started putting things up on my walls before I painted it. So I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. How much time are you here for in a day? This is only my second live. I think I did an hour yesterday and I'm about to get off here, but in my craft room, this is kind of like my job, I guess, while my kids are at school. So like I have 4 kids and while they're at school, I get to craft, or while they're sleeping. That's when I try to get my work done. So, did anyone else have any questions before I get off of here? I can't stay on too much longer because I gotta go, but I'll probably be back on again Monday. 6 kids. Yeah, awesome. How old are your kids? Mine are 2, 5, 13, and 15. So I got 2 older ones and 2 younger ones. But the youngest 2 are in preschool. So this is the first year that I've had all 4 kids in school. Yes, yeah, finished product on Tumblers. So we'll eventually get to here. Eventually. But I won't be able to get on live here on TikTok this weekend because I'll have all the kids home. But 24, 2016, 986. Nice! That's amazing. Awesome. All right. Well, I do have to get going. I am so happy. Thank you so much for those who joined me today. I'm really excited. It was a lot of fun. 29, 25, and 19. Awesome. Yeah, my daughter, okay, so my oldest, my 15-year-old, she's the only girl. So she started high school this year. And then my three boys are all younger than her. But yeah, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you all next time. All right. Have a good weekend. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. All right, I'm really going to shut it off now. I'll see y'all later. Thanks.